Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about how to create tab menu in Axure. So here we have horizontal tab menu in Axure and the vertical tab menu in Axure. So some steps we follow to create a tab menu, like creating a dynamic panel state, create the tab widget, indicate which tab is active, set the tab widget style for selected, assign tab to dynamic panel, and on-click interaction on tab widgets. So here I have the live example to creating a tab menu. So in horizontal, while I clicking, having some animation to scroll up, and the selected state is having this effect. So it is easy to differentiate selected state. And the same way we have vertical tab menu. While I click on this, it is getting left to right animated. So let's start to create a tab menu. For creating a tab menu, we'll have first tab. So first we'll drag and drop the box and we'll create a tab. So here we'll give the name tab 1. And we'll give some cosmetic effect to this tab, like a radius. So here tab 1, we'll right click on this to set the selected effect. So before that, we'll give the selection group. We'll give any name. Here I have given the tab. Now right click and give the style effect. Selected state, fill color, and the font color. And if you want to give some outer shadow or inner shadow, we can use this for outer shadow and this for inner shadow, like it is given in example. Now just drag and drop the same tab 2, then tab 4. Now select all and we can make it larger and giving some space. Select these 3 and 1 space for the 10 pixel. The same way here also, same way here also. Now the next step, to create a dynamic panel. For creating a dynamic panel, here we'll take this, we'll give the name tab 1, Now we can give some color if we want to this border and this border. So now this is given a radius and here is a like a square box. It is looking little different. So what we will do, just make it this radius as a normal. Now it is looks like a tab. So this is the selected state. Make it selected. Now remaining is not selected. So here, like this is the selected state and this border is looks like different. So we'll make the same color as it is. So for that, just click on this and make this border bottom radius as 10 pixel. Now you see our bit is there, so we can make it not radius. This. Now the border color. So from here, select the recent one, this. So this work is done. Next, we need to create a dynamic panel. So just right click on this, create dynamic panel. So here we can say tab container, and then here we can place, just right click, fill with the lorem ipsum. So here this much data will come, so you can make it font bigger. This is just for the demo purpose, and I will do here, I will remove this text. Now we can increase the font, and we can remove this, and from here we can give the line height. Now we need some space for giving title. So here we can have this title. So for that I will use heading. So here we can say tab 1. Now we can give this heading to 22, and if we want to place this in middle, we can assign, just select this and this also, control, and then we can say center. So it is assigned here. Now the next, this is the state 1. We can rename it as a tab 1. Same, we'll copy this and we'll say tab 2, and here we can edit as a tab 2. Same duplicate state, tab 3, and here we can say the title as tab 3. So tab 4, and here we'll make it as a 4. So we have the 4 tabs, and here we have the 4 states, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now first we'll preview. So here we'll get this tab. I didn't give this on-click interaction here, so we can make it the alignment and all. Like here we have the padding, so we can say from left 10 pixel and from right 10 pixel. Even we can add top and bottom also, and make this a line left. So same way we can do in other state also. So now first we'll select this tab and we'll give some name, or either the same name, just we copy it and we paste it here. Now this is ready. So we'll select this and we'll come to interaction, new interaction, click or tab, and here we will get the set selected or checked. So this widget true, say OK, and we have to assign the state panel. So this tab, this dynamic panel is having the name tab container. We'll just copy this and here we'll set the panel state of tab container tab 1. If we want to add the animation, we can use here like a fade, or multiple type of animation is here, like a flip, slide down, slide, flip down, and like that. So we'll use the fade, say OK. Now just take this Onclick, copy this and paste it tab 2. So here we need to change, just instead of tab 1, tab 2, say OK. Now again the same, just paste this and make the state tab 3, and the same way for tab 4. Now say OK and we'll preview. So here tab 1, tab 2, 3 and 4. So it is very simple and very easy to create a tab menu. So this is a horizontal. Now we'll create a vertical. So for creating a vertical tab, the same way we can use this tab. Just we'll copy this and instead of like, we'll use this. And just take this and keep it here. So here space is little, we need to adjust. So we'll keep like this, and instead of that just make this background here, and this one make it center and the top. So we can see the style here. It is having 10 pixel padding from left and the right, from top to and bottom to. So what we'll do, just copy this, and instead of that just delete this and paste here, and this we can make it front and center line. So same way for tab 3 also, delete this, paste, and this to center, first front, and then center. The same way for tab 4. And we can make it center. Now, so here we have this tab 1 2 3 4. So we this is little bigger, and suppose if we want to give the scroll, we can give the scroll also. Just select this. Here it is given never scroll. We can keep the scroll vertical, and instead of that we just give till here, so scroll will come. So first we'll preview this, and before that we'll make this tab container 2 so we can identify. Now this is a tab container 2, and this all tab like tab 1, here it is having a tab container, so we need to change it to tab container 2 and state tab 1. Same way here also, tab container 2 and state 2. The same way for the fourth one also, tab container 2 and here tab 4. So now we'll preview. So here we have this tab 1, tab 2. So we can scroll and we can see the remaining tab 3 and the tab 4. So if we want this heading as a sticky, so we can make it also that sticky. So how we'll create the sticky header? So here we have this dynamic panel, and this tab is inside the dynamic panel. So what we will do, this dynamic panel just will make sure this tab is the outside of this dynamic panel. Now if we'll do this, it will not appear the sticky header. So we need a sticky header. How we can give the sticky header? It is very easy and simple. For creating a sticky header, we can keep the outside of this dynamic panel. So here there are multiple techniques to create a sticky header. Here what is happening, like a scroll is coming to this dynamic panel. So either we can create dynamic panel and inside one dynamic panel. This is the one way, and the second way, which is like here tab 1, tab 2, 3, 4. While I click on the tab 1, so it should appear tab 1. If click on tab 2 will be the heading. So we'll do the set text and we'll see how it is working. So here we are going to cut this. Now we have this, and now we'll paste it here as a tab 1. Now we can say in center, and this tab we can say header. So now it is a header here, and another like a tab 2. So we'll delete this tab 2. We'll generate a dynamic header. So no worries for the dynamic header. It is very simple. I will tell you how to do. So just take this name header, and once you click on this, it will set text to the header value as a tab 1. Say OK. Now we'll just copy this and paste it. So instead of tab 1, it will say tab 2. And the next, for the tab 3, same way, just make it tab 3. And if it is 4, just make it value as a 4. So now we'll preview. So we don't have header inside tab 1, tab 2, 3 and a 4. So we'll preview. So here we have tab 1. Now click on tab 2. Automatically it is getting changed, tab 3 and tab 4. So here you can see it is sticky and it is getting overlap with this, right? So we need to make it outside this, the second alignment. So what we'll do, just will align this center, and this will cut it. Sorry, just copy this and paste it here. So now this border came here, and we are going to delete this text. And the next, we'll make it front, and this tab will come here. So now you can see this border is outside, so we can align accordingly. And now we'll get this space. So for that, we are going to remove this border and even this. Just copy this and paste in tab 2, even in 3 and 4. So now we'll have this. Now we can preview this. So little width I need to reduce. Overall, this is working fine. So now the thing is width. So here we are going to reduce the width. Now we can see it. So here the sticky header and the content. If we want, we can give the longer content, and along with this have 2, 3, 4. So we can do some more modification. So what all modification we can do, we'll see here. So first we can give this header color different because this is the sticky one, and the second, this is scroll. So here this is not a dynamic panel, this is the just a simple box, and this one is the dynamic panel. So suppose if I increase this width, it will increase. And if we want to make it this tab, this container, there's a scroll little lesser, like looks like a thin scroll. So for that we can create one dynamic panel and instead one more dynamic panel. So here if you look at never scroll, and in here it is scroll, but you will get this state. So it will be like tedious work to assign the values because this become the dynamic panel, and again we need to write inside that dynamic panel. So like this become the state 1, and this state having this tab 1, 2, 3, 4. So value is getting changed. So overall we can do this here also. So now it will be a looks like thin scroll, and we can hide little more. Now we'll preview. You can see this thin scroll came here. If we want, we can hide little. So it is the thin scroll, but whether it is working or not, we need to check. Okay, so heading is getting changed, but this content is same, so we are not getting. Okay, effect is coming fine. So here what we'll do, I will keep one placeholder. We'll say tab 1, and we'll remove this, or either just take this one and fill with this. Now it is here. So we can make the width lesser, so it will be aligned like this. So suppose we don't want this much data, till here it is fine. and now it is like this. So we can have this tab 1. Now the same way we can update here also. Instead of 1, you can say 2, 3, and then 4. Now we'll preview. So tab 1, tab 2, 3, and 4. So next change we can do here, like this tab style. For that we select this, and here is the style, select it. So if we want to keep some border, and here is the pattern for border, I'm using this, and border visibility, instead of there, it's just this side, and we are going to remove this. And this border will have some color, like some, then okay. So you can check one thing, like here we have this tab 1 is selected, and here this tab is selected, it is showing in this art. But while we are going to preview, the tab 1 is not selected here. The reason behind it, both are having the same selection group. Like suppose you click selection group, the name tab, so it is having the behavior as a radio. So we need to change this selection behavior some other name as a tab 2. So now the behavior will be same because we have used the different name. We can take this, if you want to give more height, can do this. So here I have created a horizontal and the vertical tab menu. So here it is very simple and very easy to create. For today, thank you very much with this lesson. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.